Hi everyone, I'm Kara. I just want to talk a little bit about where I got my information from on the informed consent form and what I noticed in comparison to the Georgia State Code of Ethics and the ACA Code of Ethics recommendations. I got my information from the West Texas Counseling and Guidance practice, and I compared a lot of what was in the informed consent form to the Georgia State Ethics Codes and what they required to be in the consent form. And as I was looking, it didn't really say much about what's required to be in the consent form on the Georgia State Code of Ethics. It just talks about under the responsibility to clients that therapists are responsible for informing their clients and obtaining informed consent from their clients, and that's about as much as it really expands on it. However, when you look at the ACA Code of Ethics, it has a bunch of things that are required to be on their forms that clients are aware of and that clients do consent to. And so when I was looking at this practice's form and what all it had listed on it, it had pretty much everything on there. It even had the rights of the client at the practice and the times that they would release information to other agencies and for what reasons this would be, their information would be released, and what would happen if something happened to the therapist and the therapist died, and how the counselors at that office, how they are credentialed. And it talked about that they are credentialed under the counseling office and bound to be credentialed for what their office requires. And it just talked about a lot of different things, and they all matched up with the ACA Code of Ethics and what they require. And it was very informative, and I didn't realize that there was that much that was supposed to be on the informed consent form. So I thought it was really good to learn about that and be able to understand what each section covers, because each section was very, very detailed. And so I got to understand what all that means and what counselors are responsible for informing clients about, and what clients are actually signing, when what they are aware of that they're signing, and what they're giving the counseling office and the therapist permission to do. So it was really good for me to understand and learn all that, and I can't wait to hear what some agencies y'all looked at and what you learned.